Greetings of the day. I'm Dr. Jayaprata Muthuvel, working in Infosys as a technology lead in India. I have completed my PhD in computer science, web security stream in 2013, and I have 12 years of experience in this IT field, and having 4+ years of experience in teaching and um, research. So about the THUS process project, so transforming a higher education system in Malawi. So this project is organized by Ministry of Education with the USAID, with Michigan State University and DMI St. John the Baptist University. So they organized this seminar, and in today's seminar is from DMI St. John the Baptist University, Malawi, tranche 2 in GC 3.3, increased research knowledge and skills of faculty, staff, and students. The research methodology and the topic, followed by connecting the topic with Malawian to 2063. Okay, we can start this presentation, sir. So the topic is leveraging digital technologies for development in research methodology. So what is research methodology? Research methodology refers to the systematic theoretical analysis of the methods applied to a field of study. It comprises the principles, procedures, and techniques used by researchers to gather, process, and analyze data. The methodology section of a research paper or a project explains how research was conducted, ensuring the study's reliability and validity. Leveraging digital technologies for development in research methodologies involves integrating various digital tools and approaches to enhance the research process. The integration can be improve the efficiency, accuracy, and research activations. Let's explore the digital technologies are being utilized in different aspects of research methodology. Okay, so our today's agenda is data collection, data management, data analysis, literature review, collaboration and communication, publishing and dissemination, remote sensing and GIS, experimental and stimulation, tools, ethical consideration, and data security. So these are the agenda, and we are going to look into deep in each and every topic. Okay, the first one is the data collection. What is data collection first? See, when I'm start doing a research, the first step I need to do is this data collection. Data collection is the fundamental aspects of research methodology. Data collection in a research methodology. Data collection is the fundamental aspects of research methodologies, embracing or encompassing the systematic gathering of information to answer research questions, test hypotheses, and evaluate outcomes. Effective data collection ensures the accuracy and reliability of research findings, providing a solid foundation of analysis and conclusion. So is the process of data collection is a process of gathering and measuring information on variables of interest in semantic fashion that allows one to answer research question, test hypothesis, and evaluate outcomes. There are two types of data. One is primary data and other one is the secondary data. Primary data is data collected first hand for a specific purpose of the research. Example, surveys, interviews, experiments, or observations. The secondary data, data that has been previously collected from other purposes and is used for the current research. Example, books, articles, reports, database, and archival records. Data collection methods. There are two types of collection methods. One is a quantitative method and another one is the qualitative method. Quantitative method, we are a structured tool for collecting data from large number of respondents. Can be conducted online or via phone or in person. You have to use close-ended questions to gather numerical data. Experiments. We can control the studies to test hypothesis by manipulating variables. Can be conducted in a lab or field settings. Semantic recordings of behaviors and events can be structured with predefined criteria. Analysis of existing data such as census data, records, or previous research studies comes under secondary data analysis. Then under qualitative methods, right, in deep open-ended conversations to gather detailed information. Whereas in quantitative, we have closed-ended questions, right? Here we can go for open-ended conversations, can be structured, semi-structured, or unstructured. But in quantitative, it should be structured. Focus groups discussions to explore participants' perceptions and opinions. Detailed recording of behavior or events in their normal natural settings can be unstructured with no predefined criteria. Review and interpretation of existing documents and text. Define the research problem and objective. first step we need to do on data collection processes, define the research problem and objectives. So if we know about our research problem, right, then only we can start collecting this data. Clearly articulate what you aim to achieve with your project or research, right? Formulate specific research questions and hypotheses. Choose appropriate data collection method based on the research objectives. Decide on a sample size and sampling techniques, and then start doing the data collection. Design the data collection instruments, whether it's going to be a survey, interview, or the guidelines, questionnaires. You have to develop it. The third one is the conduct a small scale trial for data collection instruments. Don't go for it directly to most number of people. Instead, just go with a small scale trial. Redefine the instruments based on this feedback and observations, based on the observations you gain in this small testing, right? So this is called as pilot testing. Collect the data, implement the data collection plan. You have to plan it very well. Ensure ethical standards are maintained, such as obtaining informed consent and ensuring confidentiality. And monitor and supervise the data collection process. Regularly check for consistency and accuracy. Address any issues or challenges that arise during data collection. Document and store data. Properly document the data collection process and store the collected data securely. Use digital tools and softwares for efficient data management. Okay, there are technical advancement in the data collections nowadays. We are using online data collection tools. Like we have Google Forms, which is very easy to create these Google Forms. Nowadays, AI is supporting us to create these forms in a very efficient and faster, right? And Survey Monkeys, Qualtrics, these facilitate easy and rapid data collection. Mobile data collection applications such as Kobo Toolbox and Open Data Kit enable data collection in remote areas without any internet connections. So these are the applications which helps to collect the data. There is no need of internet. Digital recording device, use of digital audio, video recordings for interview and observations. We can record it and hear the interviews again and come to a conclusion based on the recordings. Automated data collection systems, such as we have sensors, IoT devices, and automated monitoring systems for real-time data collection. Say, for example, in a mall, you can put a sensor to count how many people are getting into that mall on a daily basis. So entry and exits, separate entry and separate exit. Sensors at each space, and you can get the count of the people who is entered and who is coming out, right? These are automated data collection. You no need to go and directly collect the data. And this data collection is a critical component of research methodologies, providing essential information needed to answer research questions and test hypotheses. By carefully selecting and implementing appropriate data collection method, researchers can ensure the validity, reliability, and ethical integrity of their data, ultimately leading to robust and credible research findings. Embracing technological advancement further enhance the efficiency and effectiveness of the data collection process. I hope you clearly understand this data collection. So we have n number of digital ways to collect this data collection. Okay, if we go with this, right, we have its own benefits and challenges are there. So through this digital tool enhancement, we can increase the data we are getting, right? We can increase the data, improve the data accuracy. We can do anything, right? At a time, we can get 1,000 responses. Within a week, we can get lakhs of responses for a particular data collection. Okay, but the challenges is we need to consider or concentrate on the data privacy. Okay, there is a digital literacy we need it, and we need to access the technologies based on it. So these are some challenges we are having, but it is not a disadvantage. It is only the challenges. If we learn the technology, if we have get the literacy on the technology, right, then automatically we can use this for our data collection in an efficient way. Okay, the next one is data management. See, first thing, we collect the data. After collecting the data, we need to know what we are going to do with that data, how we are going to manage the data. Data management in research methodology involves the semantic organization, storage, preservation, and sharing of data collected during a research project. Effective data management ensures that the data is accessible, reliable, and secure, thereby enhancing the credibility and responsibility of research findings. Data management refers to the practices, techniques, and tools used to handle data throughout its life cycle, from collection to storage analysis. It ensures the data is well organized, documented, and preserved for future use. So, data is collected. Okay, and the data is accurately and consistently entered into the database or spreadsheet. Spreadsheet is nothing but the Excel sheets. We need to enter the data. After collecting the data, we need to enter the data, and we need to check the data errors. If there is any inconsistency, then we need to maintain the data, maintain quality of the data. Then there are we need to store the data, right? Two ways to store the data. One is physical storage and another one is digital storage. Physical storage is if we collect the data in the form of paper or some other things, right? Then it is a physical storage. So that needs to be properly stored in some places. Okay. Our digital storage, we have to collect the data, and we have to upload it in a database or cloud storage or enhanced or external drivers, enhanced memory or external driver. We have to store it. That is digital storage. So data organization. Then after storing the data, if data is everywhere, right, it's really hard to collect that. That is retrieve the data, relevant data. So what we need to do is we need to organize the data. So for data organization, when we need to use files and folders, when it is in the form of physical storage, but when it is in the form of digital storage, we need to create the folders and create files for storing the data, and then we need to document the data, right? We need to do it in metadata. I hope you know about metadata. Metadata is nothing but data about data. So already we have the data. We need to tell the data is whom it is created, who it is created, how it is collected, how it is processed, and who analyzed it. Like that, the data about the data should be stored. Okay, and discriminations like documenting the variables, codes, formats used in the data set. We need to know it. Okay, and we should keep a backup. Backup is nothing but saving another copy, and it prevent loss of data, and it in the form of when we missed it, or when we want to travel or something, right? We need to store the data somewhere for a backup purpose. This prevent data loss. And data encryption. We need to encrypt the data for security purpose. So unauthorized access should not be allowed on the on our research data. Okay, and you should give an access to the control. See, so you want to you want to give that paper research related things to everyone, but you need to restrict the access to some people. Okay, then you can able to do. So that can be given by access controls. Okay, data sharing and reuse. Say for example, I can give the particular document for viewing purpose to one person, only for viewing. He or she cannot able to write or override the uh, that document, right? That is called access control. Then we need to share the data and we need to reuse it. See, in sharing, right, we need to have a data repositories as a separate one, which can be used for long term. Okay, we have a data repository. This access to the data repository will be given for sharing the data. And data licensing, as we are having this data for a long time, right, we need to get appropriate license on the data so that we can use for our research for a long time. Then data preservation. Preservation means saving or storing the data, and we need the data is also changing day by day. Okay, we need to preserve the data. So we need to plan for the data migration to new storage. Okay, we need to keep it in old storage as well as new storage. Like that, we need to have plans. Okay, in that cloud storage and collaborations. So nowadays we are having lots of cloud storages. AWS is a cloud, Google Drive, and then we are having uh, um, some other cloud. Microsoft Cloud is also there, right? So we are using that OneDrive. We are using those cloud environments for secure storage and real-time collaborations among the researchers. It's happen. We can able to make it happen you by using this cloud storages. Okay, and then software such as Lab Archives and Cap, Redcap, that helps in organize, manage, and share data, research data, and ensuring data integrity and compliances with the standards. Okay, here the research data management tools are there. Okay, effective data management is essential for the success of research projects. Several tools are available to help researchers organize, store, analysis, and share their data effectively. So these softwares helps in improvise the integrity, improvise the compliances, right? So that is again we are having our own benefits and challenges. The benefits are enhanced collaboration, better data organization, and secure storage. Whereas the challenges are we need to know how to use these tools. Okay, so we need to learn about the tools and we need to use the tools in a very proper way. Okay, just have a break for 10 minutes, then we will continue our session.